So up to now we saw about NPM and installation, and then how to create a server, and then how to use the NPM programs, how to start the NPM program, and also
Okay.
how to use the statements inside the NPM program, how to install a module like FS, and then how to execute it. And we have seen like modules, and then different ways of executing a module, and also we have like blocking and also non-blocking IO executing
Okay.
in the node. So we will see the one of the important major important role on Node.js actually. So it's like
Okay. Hello. Yeah.
the thing is like it's limiters play a major role in the Node.js actually. So
Sir,
what
I'm not able to see your screen actually.
I didn't share the screen. Yeah, one second.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to tell you some basic intro about it.
Okay.
Basically, if anybody asking like whether it is Node.js is a single-threaded or multi-threaded or how like it will work means it's a single-threaded application. It will support the concurrency via events actually. Means it will support the multi-threading environment with the events. Likewise, it will enter into the multi-threaded environment. So every API of the Node.js is a asynchronous and single-threaded. Every API of Node.js is a asynchronous call, and it is a single-threaded uh, behavior. And they used to call this is async function calls to maintain concurrency. Node actually the basic pattern Node.js uses is like observer pattern, and Node keeps the threads in the event loop. Whenever the task is getting complete, it fires the corresponding event, and it will signals the event listener function to get execute. What that means is every time the thread will thread executing, an event loop will get triggered, and that corresponding event is fired. And finally, the event listener function inside it will get execute. So Node is an
Okay.
event based application. Okay, it's almost depend upon all the time in the with the events in the background. Okay, and it is pretty faster when compared to the other similar technologies. And also it will start its server, and it's simple to initiate the it will simply initiate this variables declaration functions or controllers and JS files, and it will wait for the events to occur. It will initiate everything on its own, and it will wait
Okay.
for the events to occur. Whatever the events the programmer is calling, those events only will be happening, and only that button will be there on the RAM. Okay, so it's an event based application. In event driven application, there are generally a main loop that listens for events. Okay, and then it will trigger the call functions. One of those events is if the event is detected, it will call that event and it will execute. So basically like it's an from one single main loop, the total application will run in a real-time scenario also. From one major program, the all the events will run, and they will get the response back likewise. Okay, so yeah, this
It's
uh,
like one app.js is enough. All other JavaScript which are declared inside will execute.
yeah, the way how we are writing is centralized pattern. Means we'll make like the total application into centralized. like wherever whatever the as you saw in the modules also in the modularization pattern, when we saw like only one app.js is there, but I have for 5 to 6 JS files. I executed one app.js and it has executed all the other JS files. Okay, likewise it's an yeah, it will execute the statements with event based, whatever the event you are calling, that respective
Okay.
JS file is called. Likewise it is. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, we have one module known as events module, and also we have we can directly now this is like a background events, whatever the module you are creating and then executing it. Backend in the backend there will be one module created, and that module which will interact with the system and it will call the other JS files. Likewise it is. But we can also write the events on our own, like through the events module. Okay, I will show you that one second. So this is login code, right? Yeah, events. So in this events I'm going to create a file. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So wd, here I have events folder. I have events folder. In this events folder, if I give ls, I can't find anything here. So now I'm going to create one module, one project, that npm init, right? So this
Okay.
events is my package name, and event and version is so 1.0 I give version description event emitter index.js. Okay, test command yes. So now this your package.json is available for you. So if you go and see this package.json, you will be finding first name and version and description what I gave, and main the program will run with the main index.js, and I just give the one script command like npm test. If I am giving here, see,
Okay.
so if I am running here npm space test, it will execute this npm command, and you will get the version number. Likewise it is.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what was the command again, sir, for this npm init? What was
Yeah.
the command to create events?
No, there is no. I didn't. npm minute, right? npm minute.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with that, I have created this and all, right? This and all.
Okay. Okay. No, I thought there was some. I thought I missed this. I thought there was some extra command like npm init event, something like that, like how we did npm init fs.
No, no, no. I will go. I will come for that. That is there.
Okay.
Up to now, we have done is we have done like npm init, and I have created this package, and this package.json is created. In this while in the test environment, I can give, if I am giving like npm space test. Okay, what will happen is it will go and execute this command. That's what I'm telling.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
But suppose if you want to create some start colon, this is like node space index.js. You can give here. Okay, so
Okay.
the thing is, by this what you will achieve is, you no need to know about this whether it is app.js or index.js. You can directly give npm start. Since we are not having js index.js file, I am giving here index.js. In this I am going to give some statements inside index.js. Okay, so
Okay.
and I am giving some wq and I am saving it. So in this, now I can see index.js in my folder, and also I can see the console.log whatever I have given here inside index.js. Now
Okay.
without knowing, I don't know what it is in general, what how like it is, whether it is app.js or index.js or start.js or whatever the programmer will give. In a legacy way of standard is like, a person who is working on the node environment, he will come to the path and then he will just have to give npm start. So once I am starting this command, once I am giving this command, what is the command is going to execute is node space index.js. So what I have in this index.js, I have this console.log some inside index.js. So I am giving npm start, so I can able to select index.js is executed.
Okay.
I want is telling you the shortcuts. Like
Okay.
yeah, you can also give like this also, in this way. Where I have declared in the scripts of the,
Oh,
okay. In general, what you will
okay.
do, up to know what you are doing, node space
Node.
index dot space,
Yeah.
likewise you are giving. But you can also
Okay.
mention this one with one variable, and you can give that, you can give here anything. It's not required to give
Okay.
only start. You can give here Bargo also, and
Okay.
you can save it. You can use like,
npm.
yeah,
Got it. Got it.
correct. Huh?
Got it, sir.
Yeah, I think I am
In,
on wrong path. Okay, okay. Yeah. It's npm space. Okay. Mhm.
okay.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So we will start change this one also. Start only. It's not accepting, some version problem. Okay, fine. So now we'll go for the index.js. There you can mention, no, now you can go for this index.js, which is there inside events. You can close this one. Okay. So here, the thing is, I want to execute. Yeah. So to start these events, you want to install one package known as events package. Okay, events package. Okay, npm space install space events. So once you are creating that, your entry will be available here in this dependencies. Your package is now available. Okay, so now I am going to use this events. How I am using this events means where I am giving some uh, events where is equal to require. How we will import require, what we are going to require, events.
Okay. So this events is inbuilt, or we are going to create one more JavaScript named events.
No. It's a events is an inbuilt. Now it came to the scope. Earlier it is not in the scope.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So now I am going to see it. So where now I am going to have from where event emitter is equal to, I am having here new events dot events where dot event emitter. This is an initialization of event emitter. So now I want to create an event handler. Okay, now I am going to create an event handler that is like equal to function connect. So I am going to use here success. So and I am going to emit the event here. One event I am going to emit. It is like event event emit event emit dot emit event emit dot emit data till now. I'm saving this one. I want to check whether any error is there. No errors. So I want to bind the event now with the handler. So for that, what I want to do, I want to give event emit dot on. I am going to go here some connection. Connection event handler. Handler. So handler. So here I am going to bind whatever the hand event is there. It's now being called And also I want to do one more thing, that is event emit dot on. I'm going to call this event comma function. And I am going to give it console.log. Okay, fine. So now I see uh, in the and finally I want to event dot emit.
So this is basically database connection, right, sir? This one.
Not just database connection. It's just an event. It's not like we are having some data and we are using. It's like an functions, and then how they are happening with the events. See, this is basically, see, if you see here, I am first starting. I have one event handler. Okay. First, I want to emit this event. Means I want to fire this event. What event?
Okay.
This connection event. So where this connection
Okay.
event is happened, event dot on. Here I have written the connection event and that respective function. Where this function is located, the function is located at this 8 to 11 lines. So
Okay.
here what I have done is I have given one I have emitted one a event dot emit, and then here also I am emitting one more, and that is also catching this one. Okay, so what is the thing is, though they are zigzag, so this function is calling, first of all this is calling, let us think, this is, let us tell like this is the first function, right?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
this is the event handler. This is just a event handler. This is the second function. Okay, from the first function, I can execute the second function. From the first
Okay.
function, I am executing the second function, second event. This event is first, which one first, it will go for the connection event, and it will go for this connection handler. There it will go and execute the connection is successful. Okay, and after that it will emit for, it will go for this event, and this, from this event I am going to get the data is received. Okay,
Okay.
it's like though up to now, to this, what will happen is multi-threading environment is will be happen with this kind of logics. Means you can able to,
Okay.
yeah, you can able to parallelly process the same object in a in the same time. Okay, it's not
Okay.
like, yeah, it's not like you want to uh, yeah, it's not single threaded. Means only one time it will execute, one after the other only it will execute. It's not like that. Multi-threaded environment, it will be executing two functions parallelly and it will execute accordingly. Even
Okay.
so, the help of the events is basically it will achieve the concurrency, it will achieve the multi-threading concept in the Node.js. The default behavior of Node.js is single-threaded. To overcome that, we have to overcome this concurrent, this single-threaded environment. We have a concurrency concept known as events. Through these events, you can able to call one function to the other function, and you can emit those events. So they will get triggered. So it can be a console.log, it can be a call, or it can be a REST API call, or whatever it is. It will go and execute them, and it will make like fast execution can happen with these events. So all this first, this is Node.js is like an single-threaded environment. To make it, we are going to have to make it a multi-threaded. We can use like events. In these events, to use these events, you have to come for a module known as events module. You have to install with npm space install space uh, events, and from there onwards you can get to hit an event. You like event emitter event dot emit to to write a function on that event. You like event emitter dot on. This is the one function. This is one function. These are the parts of the event emitter. They are the parts of the event emitter. They are the methods which are reside inside the event emitter. So what this event emitter, this function is there, it's an initialization part here, this one,
Okay.
event start. Yeah.
Yeah, here in line number 10, we have emit event emit dot emit data is emitted. We are not printing that. We are just, why are we calling that line?
Which line? Line number?
10. Line number 10. Sorry, line number 10.
From here you are calling the second event. This is the first event, and this is the second event. The first event is there inside the second event is there inside the first event.
Okay. Oh, connection is there.
Yeah.
Set connection handler is there. Okay, got it.
They are just an see. They should match. These two should match. Otherwise, it won't get executed. And also, this two should match. Otherwise, this function won't get executed. Once this event emitter is triggered, it will check for this ID. It will check for this function where it is located. Suppose if it is located below, what it will do, it will go and execute this function, and it will execute whatever there inside this function.
Okay.
First, it will go and execute this connection emitter. Here, I have instead of this connection handler, you can put here the function only. You can also you can also put here your function, this function, total function itself.
Okay.
Likewise.
Directly we can put.
Yeah, directly we can put and see.
Connection is here. Okay.
Yeah. Same output will be there.
Okay.
You are getting my point? I have here two, I will simplify it. See, I have here two events. One event is calling the other event. This is the first event. Connection is the first event. Okay. By calling this first event, I am going to get this statement. Connection is successful. Right? Okay. From that, it will go for the second statement. It will check for this ID, the function name. So here it got this ID, and it will execute this second function. That is, data is received.
Okay.
So it's like an through this event emitter, It's a small example how to use an event emitters and how to execute an event in a Node.js.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah, simple only. You can practice this. If you have doubts, we will sit tomorrow.
Sure, sure, sure. I'll practice this one.
Yeah,
Just reverted back to the previous code only, sir. That was easier only.
okay. I thought, okay, fine.
Connection. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.